right, so this is an interesting video that I just watched, and I didn't finish it. I was like, let me react to this because I just saw like a little bit of it, but I found it interesting because the prophet is talking about things that you could only say he was predicting, right? You could only say he was predicting. And at this time, I need you to be aware that during the time that he's doing this live video, him and Prophet EJ are like this. So I really think this is interesting. The things that he's saying in this particular video. So, yep. I guess if you're waiting for a response, the man already responded 2 years before anything happened. Any of this saga started happening. So let's get straight into it. By the way, if you've not yet subscribed to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like, and let me know your thoughts while watching this. Let's go.
I actually sometimes believe, and I actually believe this.
This is in 2023.
Human beings have the potential to be worse than Satan. I believe it because Satan doesn't even kill his kind. Humans do, you know, and for petty things, not even eternal things. It's crazy. Be very, very careful who you bring close to you, whether family or friends. Be very cautious. People are not always what they seem, you know. You need to be always prayerful. And I always say this, secrets are between you and God. The moment you share it with somebody, it's no longer a secret.
Bro, he's already telling you everything that happened already, you know. Because also, you need to understand, Prophet EJ was really Prophet Lovy's guy, you know, at this particular time, at this particular phase. And now him coming out, I think that's why it had so much power, what he was talking about, right? That these guys were persona non grata, you know what I mean? And now Prophet EJ is coming in with all these accusations, and you know what I mean? So I guess that's why it had that much impact, especially with the interview that he just did. But bro, the man already told you. He was telling on himself. So at this point, I'm hearing it with like, okay, Prophet, this was medicine that, you know, you were self-diagnosing. But let's continue.
And people will always use your weakness against you when they cannot get what they want. So if you have weaknesses and things like that, which everybody has, be careful who you're vulnerable with. Be very careful who you share your heart with. The heart of man is not right. Very few individuals in life you're going to meet that are truly pure in the sight of God, and their desire is to assist you in life. Yeah, that's not that is not a very common trait. It's very rare, especially in this social media age. You know, it's a tricky thing because people are doing things for different reasons. Especially the desire to be seen is more prominent than it has ever been.
Hold up, y'all. Do you see that he's responding to Prophet AJ at this particular point? Can you see it? This is a response, bro. No wonder why the man is not responding. He already did. No wonder why he's quiet. He already responded, bro. Like, hey, it's crazy.
You have to be very, very careful. My nature is always I love people, but nobody really ever knows who I am, what I do, what I'm up to. The only ones who know that, the people who actually know me is my wife and my family. Bound by blood and bound by loyalty. Other than that, nobody really knows me. You can know me, I can talk to you, hey, but you'll never really know me. If you look at anything negative ever said about me, it's not from anybody that knows me personally. No one will ever say, this is what you will never find that. It's a lie. This is this and this. Even the people who are saying, I told him this several times on the phone. That's a lie. My own brother has a hard time getting me on the phone. Who do you think is going to get me on the phone? My own wife asks me, man, where do you put, my phone is always in a way whereby I always have my phone on do not disturb and silent. You just don't get me. Anyone who tells you several times we had conversations lie. It's not true. That's not how I move. I don't move like that at all. Remember, I always said this, I learned this.
This is interesting. This is interesting because why I say it's interesting, EJ was sort of close, but again, him saying, look, here's my brother, my actual brother, and he's not even able to reach me, you might start asking questions. You might start asking questions. But we one thing that I like about the prophet is he has never given you a persona that he was something he's not. He's always the person who's telling you, yo, I don't have it figured out. You know, I am a servant of grace. You know, I'm here because the master, not because I'm that you need to just you love that humility. So I guess that's why even when things start coming out, most people are not moved. Like he never said he was, you know, he just said he was here to speak for God. He's not even speaking for himself. So as opposed to what we are hearing with the other camp where they're selling books from this whole thing, yeah, a little bit cringy. But let's continue.
From Prophet TB Joshua that the senior prophet, I learned this, that what people know, they kill. What they don't know, they talk about. So again, I'd rather somebody talks about me, gossips about me, makes claims about me that are not true, than somebody really knowing who you are and destroying you. Nah, never allow that. Remember, secrets are between you and God. Pour your heart to God, be vulnerable with God. Learn to empty yourself in prayer, whereby if you have a burden in your heart, you have something you're going through, something that is difficult, you get on your knees and you cry to God, because who else is going to know your pain more than God? You know, of course we want comfort from our brothers and sisters, but mature enough to realize that there is no comfort a man can give you that will be truly comfort. Only God can give you a comfort that goes beyond what a man knows. Only God can give you peace beyond human understanding. So the blessed place and the best place to be is where God is. Work on that as much as you can, because at the end of the day, the only thing that remains, the only thing that matters, the only thing that will sustain you is your walk with God, you being with God. Most troubles in life will always come by people you bring into your life. If you look at the scope of things, very few people create problems for themselves. But most problems come because of our husbands, our wives, our children, our friends, especially friends.
Oh man, he's already telling you what is happening, bro. He's already prophesying his own accusation, you know, and his own betrayal, which is amazing, bro. My own issue was with the prophet was like, why are you not selling your book? Because at this point, it just when I was watching that interview, the part 2 of exposing Prophet Lovy, and they opened the book, bro. You're doing all this with a hey, I got a $40 book right here, come buy it. What? You know, so that just made me look at the whole thing sideways, like, hey, what's the angle, brother? You know. So again, like, I really thought this whole thing was calculated. This whole thing was on so many levels calculated by the Prophet EJ. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm really wrong. But it all looks like a strategy, bro. Why? Why? Money? That's for one. If it was not the intention to make money, at least now he's making money from the book. You know, so
yeah, be very, very careful how you balance yourself. Be very, very careful. Be very, very careful. The people who are close to me are people who have gone through pain and suffering together. People that I have suffered with, people I have cried with, people I have fasted with, people I have sought God with. Those are the people that are in my proximity, because we know each other's pain, we know where we came from. Oh man, yeah, most of the troubles in life will come because of who you have surrounded yourself with. That saying keeps getting true and true every day. But anyhow, you are beloved by God, and the Lord is with you. Have an awesome, awesome day. Let me pray for everybody. Father, in the name of Jesus, I thank you for your children.
Oh, okay. Y'all want me to pray to play after the prayer? Yeah. But anyway, it's crazy. It's crazy. Everything that just happened, bro. Like, look, here's a man who's already telling on himself, like, the problems are gonna come from the people around you, and I really think I like the statement that he made when he first started, that there's the human beings can be more dangerous than the devil. Don't you think? So the people who are going to betray you are people around you. I guess that's a lesson you're gonna take also. You know, be careful who you let around you. Be careful, because here's someone who actually not only walked with Prophet Lovy, who was actually brought to the spotlight by Prophet Lovy. I wouldn't have known who he was without Prophet Lovy. To be honest with you, I had no idea who he was, right? Prophet EJ. So to come back now and say, look, that man raised me, that man helped me, but he's a warlock. But you've been walking with him all this while. You know, it's a little bit. And then at the end of everything to say, okay, while I'm telling you he's a warlock, I wrote a book about him. $40, go get it. But he's a, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on. So anyway, yeah. Let me know from which part of the world you're watching this, and let me know in the comment section what you guys think about this. Woo, it's an interesting time, don't you think? 2025, the king is coming back. Let's not get distracted with all this noise, bro. Let's not even get distracted with all this noise.